Hello and welcome back. This is my reflection for the week of April 6th. Yes, the days have been flying by. I think we're at tally 25 or more. The little fridge quarantine board. With that said, it has been pretty uneventful. Um, Other than the fact I went to Dallas to go see my mom for Easter this week, there has not been much. Um, But going back really brought me comfort. It was really nice to see my family again, um, and I really found myself caring a lot more for their safety now. As I was driving back, I kept thinking about my mom being precautious and being safe, and especially my sister. She's 7 right now, and she loves to touch everything whenever we go to stores and things like that. So it honestly really got in the back of my head, which it wouldn't have before. So I feel like an instance like this, it really brings you to not care more for your family members, but it definitely brings them more to mind. Um, the one thing that I can say that really struck me this week, though, is that on the topic of family members, it was a conversation I had with my grandpa, and it was basically about um, how people treat each other, especially in Mexico. That's the thing that struck me the most because, well, I'm from a small town. That's where my grandparents are. I'm from Chignahuapan, Puebla. It's a small tourist town known because of our Christmas ornaments. But and my grandparents are in a business there. They have a taco restaurant. Uh, and so they have a lot of interaction with people and a lot of family members there and friends and connections. And the way people in Mexico greet each other, even if they don't know each other, is with a kiss on the cheek. Obviously, if they're of the opposite sex or gender, it would be a kiss on the cheek. And even if they're of the same one, it happens. I mean, I've had to kiss uncles in the cheek as a kid. Um, just just families like that, I guess. But my grandpa talked to me about how, well, obviously he's not doing that anymore because we're in a quarantine and he's staying at home and being safe and everything. But he told me that he doesn't think he's gonna really do that anymore later on, especially because you never know when something like this could happen, or maybe if he could get a cold or he could get sick just because he kissed somebody on the cheek, just because he kissed a family member on the cheek or something like that. And it really made me sad because, excuse me, really made me sad because I was brought up with those, I guess, cultural manners, if you will. And that's one of the things that I really love about Mexico. It's the warmth of the people there and the way they treat each other with such like affection or like love. Um, but it really got me thinking about how I would act in the future, especially whenever I visit Mexico. Um, I feel like now I would kind of hesitate to do something like that, to greet somebody that I don't know with a kiss on the cheek, just because I've been through a quarantine, I guess, or because I've had experience with a situation like this. If I don't know that that person is, I guess you could say, safe to be around, then I would definitely, not definitely, but I would think about it. I would not hesitate, but I would keep in mind that, oh, I don't know this person. Maybe I should just say hi like that. Um, but yeah, that was one of the things that really brought brought me to start thinking about how I would act in the future. I would definitely say that's one of the things that's going to impact us in the future, not just me, but everybody else. Their relationships with other people, especially in big groups, concerts, and things like that. Um, that's the thing that's made me think the most about my personal manners, I guess you would say. But other than that, it has been uh, quite an uneventful quarantine. Not to sound a bit pessimistic, towards the end, but um, it's good. Hopefully, I'll see some more improvement next week. I'm planning on getting more of my things together, health wise, and trying to exercise now. So stay tuned and thank you.